Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakodash. Double honor unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, beginning with the 144,000 men. This episode is going to be entitled A Response, Judgment, Nature Boy Visited in Prison. Alright, and this is a response to the elder Karatisa out there in Vegas, Las Vegas, GMS Vegas sit-downs. Alright, on this guy here, so-called cult, which cult just means to worship, Nature Boy, basically got the pokey poke in jail. You know, he got poked up. You know, we don't know what happened yet in terms of the details, but you know, as more is revealed, we'll bring out more. All right, but allegedly he got poked up, and this guy is a known false prophet, false god, setting up himself talking about Mother Earth, going into melanation. Let me see if I can find something on this here. Going into melanation. This is what they believe. Let's see if I can get this. Melanation. Meaning. Melanation. Melanation is a term that refers to the process by which melanin, a pigment responsible for the coloration of skin, hair, and eyes, is produced and distributed in the human body. Alright? Now this guy here, they pretty much believe, alright, that darker skin make him more intelligent. Right? His group is called the Carbon Nation Cult, which says that we are so-called carbon-based beings. And that if you're melanated, you're superior. And that's the basis he's going on, which is a false doctrine. Alright, because the doctrine from Yahweh Shai, it doesn't say that you have to be melanated. Alright, which the original Israelites are melanated anyway. But at the end of the day, we've been scattered. And where we've been scattered across the four corners of the earth, a lot of us look like the other nations now, different color, different complexion. We look like the so-called East Indian, the so-called Chinese, alright, even the so-called white man, Esau. We look like Esau. Alright, so if it goes on that alone, then the rest of the Jacobs who look like speckled birds will be lost. So we know that's a false doctrine. Alright, it's a false doctrine. And that guy was a con artist. Wicked. Alright. And here we have some of his wicked wives basically going in, and talking about, on social media and live, about their husband, and they expressing their, their concern and all this shit for him. But really, it's the Lord that got him. Yabashim Yahushai is the one that got him for his wickedness, for preaching that false doctrine, and for doing a lot of evil deeds. All right, let's play some of this here.
When I tell you the amount of compassion that people have.
Look at this one here. She looks like a ape. All right, a gorilla. Look at her. Look at her face all twisted up. All right, basically, she bugged out. You can see that, she got spirits on her, demons. All right, by the countenance. Look at the countenance. All right, all of them, they look masculine. Got all these spirits. The demons are males anyway. So you can see how her face all twisted up. One's in the back. The countenance is dark. All right, that's the first observation. She has tattoo up on her neck. Which hey, at the end of the day, we ain't going to beat up there. Because at the end of the day, some of the men, Lord, may have tattoos before they were in truth. But these women are bugged out. All right, let's play some more.
Today, it's not there. Nope.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about compassion? You talking about the scriptures? Now the scriptures say the wicked will wax worse and worse, and the love of many will wax cold. All right, and the Lord knew that this devil, would continue to deceive many. So that's why the Lord, is probably taking this man out. All right. In fact, let me get a precept here. All right, let's get 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 13. It says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse. Your own husband was an evil man, he's a seducer. Right? And they'll wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. All right? And that's why the Lord would have taken him out. More than likely, to the Lord belongs the issues from death. All right? Verse 14 says, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, and hast been assured of knowing of whom thou hast learned them, which is the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right? Okay? And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith which is in Yahweh Shai. So Allegio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, was coming in a different way. All right? You know? And all that do that, you know, are thieves and robbers. All right, let me see if I can get that. They are thieves and robbers. Okay, so this is what these men come with, these false doctrines. John 10 and let me see this. All right, John 10. Let's go back here. Book of John chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. So this guy was a thief and a robber, leading the Lord's people, the Israelites, astray. All right? But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. Right? So that's Yahweh Shai. So whose doctrine should you follow? This man here or Yahweh Shai's own? All right? This deviant man right here, you see on the left of the screen. No, you don't follow him. He's a demon. Right? And his wives are demons. All right? And the Lord is leaving them shepherdless for the time of Jacob's trouble, which is soon coming in. All right? Telling you, these women, you're going to feel it for your wickedness.
We get information that we can't keep silent. Our husband has been through everything.
Yeah, because the Lord is the one putting them through everything. Right? Judgment belongs to the Lord. The Lord is the one who puts him in prison, and the Lord is the one who caused those men, you know, to poke him, give him the pokey poke. All right?
Yep. Costa Rica.
Yep.
Mexico, Panama. Everywhere.
And that was the Lord rejecting him.
Georgia. And he turned that camera on and
they got thrown out of all those places. All right?
he let you know exactly what's going on. Yesterday we got information that Eligio was stabbed. Jumped. He was
and stabbed, nigga.
Four niggas.
Yeah, this gangster boo. You know? What's the fuck wrong with y'all? You know, with our masculine and our spirit. You got demons in you. You know, she was the one I was talking about with her mouth twisted up like a fucking gorilla. All right?
Jumped on him and stabbed him out of nowhere. And we couldn't go. Nigga stabbed, my nigga.
The bitch even beating her chest like fucking King Kong. Hey, you can't make this shit up. Yeah, the bitch even beating her chest like King Kong.
Stabbed him?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, y'all.
I'm talking about my nigga. You got some ghetto assholes. All right?
I'm gonna just let you talk.
Sorry.
Because it's a lot.
Damn,
it touched our heart, bro.
It touched
He
our
got
heart.
stabbed, yo. That shit touched our heart, yo.
Yeah, so why y'all should have studied what he was doing to the Lord by preaching his false doctrine. All right, and if he was so innocent, why did the Lord put him in prison? Why did the Lord let him get the pokey poke? All right, because we don't know what's the state of him now. All right, which hopefully we'll find out soon. But anyway, in any case, whoever perished being innocent, just Job 4:7. I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where would a righteous cut off? Even as I have seen They that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. And this guy was accused of the various sex crimes, basically, and allowing children to play with his private members. All right, laying down, with having sex with his wife while his children breastfeeding. It's a lot of evil. All right, a lot of evil. Probably very likely, they would do fruity works or doing how you go to say this, being a freaking fairy, those rainbow people. All right, don't be surprised. All right, so they were into the flesh and the pleasures of the flesh. All right, all these women who are his wives, you're seeing here. All right, now they come and crying because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai took him out. Okay, but it's the Lord who took him out because he's an evil, wicked man. Let's bring a precept here. Let's get the book of 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. And he definitely was like that. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers like him, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. All right. And clearly, the things that he was doing is pretty much every and anything that brought pleasure. It says, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Heavenly Father. And that's these women that you're seeing on screen here. They love pleasure. Now the pleasure is going away because the Lord put a hit on this man here that you see on screen on the left. And all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for that. All right, the Lord is doing it. He's doing what he said he's going to do. All right, he's taking out all these wicked men, right, among his people. Right, 2 Timothy 3 and 5, having a form of godliness. Yeah, they say now, he, I believe he was saying also that women, are goddesses. And this carbonation, melanation bullshit, really going into this black culture and black superiority. All right, bullshit. All right, it says having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. And that's what these women are here. It says ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Because if they were sensible, they would know the truth it resides with us, the men of the Lord, doing this work. Lord willing, we are those men. All right, but this guy here, Eligio Bishop, he crept into houses leading captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts, different desires, a lot of desires of the flesh, and now that being taken away, they're in hell. They have nobody to provide for them. They ain't got shit. Hell, what that time of Jacob trouble fast approaching, and they're basically helpless. And that's the Lord punishing them for their wickedness. Right? It says 2 Timothy 3 and 8, now Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses. Now as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. I'm sure that guy heard about the men of the Lord preaching. All right? He never repented, he never converted, but he went to set up his own righteousness, his own doctrine. Right? He resisted the truth. Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith. Right? But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be made manifest, unto all men, as theirs also one. So his folly is being made manifest right as we speak. Right, even in this video. The fact that the Lord is taking him out. Right, because he going in jail for the things that he went in jail for. You best believe Jake and their gang up. The Lord put his spirit upon these men to do what they did. Man's goings of the Lord. Alright? That's facts. And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is the one who does judgment. Deuteronomy chapter 32. Alright. And around the 39th verse, it says, see now that I, even I am he, and there's no power with me. So where he thought he was a god, and he was, they talk about set up bullshit about woman as goddesses and nonsense like that. No, there's no God with him. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is his name. It reads, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. For I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. If I whet my glittering sword, to whet mean to sharpen. Right? And it's funny because he was gotten with most likely a knife or a small sword. A knife is a small sword, right? And my hand take hold on, whether it was a knife or a sharpened toothbrush or whatever thing that they improvise in prison. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. The Lord is the one who sharpened that sword, that weapon against him. All right? And my hand take hold on judgment. I will render vengeance to mine enemies, and he's an enemy of the Lord because he's preaching a false doctrine, and will reward them that hate me. I will make mine arrows drunk with the blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain of the captives, from the beginning of the revenges upon the enemies. And 2/3 in America and the wicked Israelites around the world are enemies to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They are enemies. All right? These men are evil men. All right? 2 Timothy 3 and verse 10, it says, but thou hast fully known my doctrine, right? We were taught the doctrine, the true doctrine, through the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And I'm sure that guy, as I said before, heard the doctrine. Probably scoffed at it. It says, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, and of peace. Note manner of life. Right? Not being sexually immoral. All right? Doing a lot of evilness. Basically breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments. So they're talking about who these women here talking about who he did wrong to, who did he ever do anything to, and whatnot. Yeah, he did the Most High wrong. He did Heavenly Father Yahweh Shem Yahushai wrong. He committed crimes against the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. First and foremost, with his idolatry. All right, and secondly, doing all these wicked sexual acts. All right, the wages of sin is death. Romans 6 and 23. And sin is the transgression of Yahweh Shem Yahushai laws. All right, let's play some more.
Yo, that shit though, y'all.
Let that
What he going through? Yeah. He innocent. Our husband is innocent, and he up in there like he.
Whoever perished being innocent, he ain't innocent.
He really locked down, incarcerated, like a person that actually committed a crime.
And he did commit crimes. He committed crimes against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Who knows what else he did, and then children playing with his private parts, doing probably the anal thing, all right, doing those things with children. Hey, this guy is a reprobate. What the fuck is this woman talking about? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna fuck them up.
He ain't commit no crime. He ain't do nothing to nobody. He ain't got to rape a girl. He got girls. First of all.
All right, it's a lie. I'm sure he did all these things that they spoke about.
Fo right here.
Come on.
He got to rape no damn body. The fuck? Come on now. Come on now. I'm just let you talk, cause
what we did was,
and this is for you YouTube. All right, this is copyright. Okay, copyright disclaimer. Let's get this copyright disclaimer. All right, under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use. Right, just letting you know. All right. This is copyright disclaimer under section 104 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Right? Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So that's for you. You're going to know they want to come at you for using certain words. All right?
did was when we heard the news We call around, we call everybody.
Everybody.
We like trying to find out as much information as possible. Nobody's telling us nothing. The Georgia Department of Corrections is messing with people's paperwork. He put in paperwork that puts his family to be notified and be able to check on him to see how he's doing. They saying to us that he didn't put no paperwork in when I know he did.
How's the Lord doing that too as well? All right, you know, the Lord disappointed them. He didn't want to hear the truth. And the truth is, Negro, you're an Israelite, and at the end of the day, you're under the curses. The correctional facility is just a part of that. You in captivity, Negro. All right, what do you expect? For your enemies to love you? All right.
Paperwork in.
So now nobody can call and check on him to see how he's doing. This is a life-threatening situation, and I don't care how you view somebody.
Right.
Where your heart at?
Right. Exactly.
How is everybody talking about this and smiling and writing stupid ass comments, celebrating the fact that what he going through ain't something that every
we need to celebrate, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the one doing it. All praises to his holy name. The Lord bring forth his judgments every day. All right. Let's get another precept. The book of Titus, chapter 1. It's men like these who come up against the men of the Lord too. Titus 1 verse 11. It says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. Now, you might not be of the circumcision, you might be in that Egyptian mythology bullshit, but at the end of the day, it's still off. It says, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. All right, for a lot of these to preach for money. He's talking about, how, thank the Lord, he's always able to raise up money and all those things. He spoke about that in his videos. All right, so the Lord got him. He got him this time, And these women, they're in hell. But Jacob's trouble is coming soon.
that what he going through ain't something that everybody going through. Everybody going through this shit. As a people, we are broken. We are.
I'm talking about a people as a people. You're talking about black people. You're talking about the Israelites. And at the end of the day, you're all mourning now. But the time to come, you're going to mourn even more, you women. Alright? You're going to weep and you're going to mourn. Because the harvest is going to fail. You're not going to have food. You're going to have violence. Hell, shit going to hit the fan in a big way. So, hey, woe unto you, women. With that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Till you next time, shalom.